chance to advance to Forbidden Door and an opportunity to be crowned the inaugural All-Atlantic Champion, but first he has to get through this match.
And his opponent, originally born in Bulgaria, now residing in Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Redeemer, Miro!
You know,
the Redeemer.
Look at that. I tell you, of all the athletes we have in AEW, I think he is the most intimidating. Not only because of his size, but because of that look and that stare that he gives. He doesn't take his eyes off his opponent at all from the time he walks through the tunnel.
I like the fact that he's leaned up, he's quicker, he's got that same power and strength. The whole package belongs to the Redeemer, Miro.
And I mentioned the winner of this match advances to Forbidden Door Sunday, June 26th, live on pay-per-view to compete for the inaugural AEW All-Atlantic Championship. Last week we saw Pac, the Bastard, defeat Buddy Matthews to advance. We know next Wednesday on Dynamite it will be Penta Oscuro and Malachi Black. And then coming up this week in New Japan Pro Wrestling, there will be 3 qualifying matches with the overall winner advancing to Forbidden Door. Tomohiro Ishii with a 1-1 record here in AEW will face Yoshinobu Kanemaru. And then Tomoaki Honma, the iron-headed machine, will face Clark Connors, who has a 1-0 record here in AEW after his victory on Dark a few weeks ago. And the winners of those 2 matches will advance. The overall winner will join Pac, the winner of this match, and the winner of Penta and Malachi Black at Forbidden Door. That was an information dump just for you, Tony Schiavone.
I was going to ask you want to go through that again for me? I missed like a little part of that. Great job, Excalibur. I tell you, another great job. You may not like it. I think it's a great idea for Page to stay away from this guy.
If you can frustrate Miro, you're better off. There's no doubt about that. The reason I'm so high on Page is he's physically, he's got all the tools it takes to be a champion. Mentally, I've seen him get smarter and smarter as time goes on, and I just believe if he keeps improving, he's a big win or 2 away from being right on track.
Kicks to the leg, dropping Miro down. And all ego Ethan Page, of course, with a Taekwondo background, and now Miro clutching that left arm close to his chest, and Ethan Page seizing on the opportunity.
Really a smart move. Page went on the outside. He ducked in. He got into the ring. Here came Miro. Miro had his eyes off of his target, and Page took advantage of that, stomping away and going right to the arm.
The thing I like about Page is the thing that stood out to me the most is that mean streak. You know, he doesn't just want to hit you with 1 move or 1 arm wringer. He wants 2 or 3 in there to really assert himself offensively.
Ethan Page focusing all of his attacks on that left arm of Miro, trying to take away the upper body strength advantage.
It's hard to believe tonight the tag team title is going to be on the line in a ladder match. Young Bucks in a ladder match. That's enough to make me buy a ticket. Take it on the champs.
Whoa, but Miro, big right arm lariat, drops Ethan Page. You can see how much damage those kicks did to that left arm of Miro.
Page can incorporate his martial arts skills in his skill set with his catch-can wrestling. He's going to be very, very hard to handle. He's just got to get those 2 skill sets complement each other.
And sometimes you hate to give the devil his due, but I mean, that's what Dan Lambert and American Top Team have done for Ethan Page.
Look at the blows. I mean, the kicks were bad enough, but those blows, those sledgehammer blows.
And you Charlie Horse the tricep, and then right into the ring post. I said it once, I said it before, I don't like those square ring posts. They're dangerous.
And this All-Atlantic Championship qualifying match will continue in picture-in-picture. Ethan Page versus Miro. Dan Lambert on the floor. You can hear him trying to coach up Ethan Page. And Dan Lambert scrambling as soon as Miro came to the floor. And
Lambert's a smart guy. That's what I think.
Ethan Page now, his left shoulder giving him issues as Miro.
The referee's got to make a choice here. She's got to start counting both men, whether it's popular or not. That's her arguably's only option.
Of course, both men counted out of this match. That would mean the All-Atlantic Championship match at Forbidden Door would be a 3-way match instead of the four-way to crown the inaugural champion. Oh, Dan Lambert, though, he got in Miro's face and he bought Ethan Page some time on the outside. Ethan Page using his quickness, big pump kick.
See, Page is bigger than he looks. It's projected on television. He's got those great kicks down from all the years of martial arts training. He got his black belt in a couple of disciplines when he was 16.
Yeah, he had Aubrey checking his arm that time. I don't know what that was about. Maybe.
Now the knee on the back of the head of Miro, trying to tax the breathing, the cardiovascular system. Oh, and Dan Lambert from the floor.
Lambert now getting that false sense of security.
What a jerk.
I retract my earlier kind words about Dan Lambert.
Well, he's a brilliant strategist in MMA.
Whoa!
What a nice drop kick by Miro, the Redeemer. Just redeemed a drop kick.
And the far leg is hooked. It's not often you see Miro leave his feet like that with a drop kick, JR.
It was surprising. I think it surprised Page as well.
Uh-oh. 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 Lambert said, you got a match. Dan, he knows he's got a match, all right?
Well, if Miro loses sight of Dan Lambert, he can just find the puddles on the floor. Wait, Ethan Page behind Miro comes in to diving shoulder tackle.
Yeah, well, JR took his eye off the ball, didn't he?
Sure did. But he got enough of that elbow to put his adversary down. Maybe start a little bit of momentum.
Ethan Page looking to represent Canada in this All-Atlantic Championship qualifying match. But Miro smashing Page into the barricade.
How about this? Smashing him into the barricade, holding on to it. You don't see that many times.
He wouldn't let him fall.
That's right.
How disappointing is that for the other guy? I can't even fall or leave me alone for half a second.
AEW Dynamite back live here on TBS. I'm Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross, and we are witnessing Miro and all-ego Ethan Page compete for a spot in the finals at Forbidden Door with the All-Atlantic Championship, the inaugural All-Atlantic Championship on the line on Sunday, June 26th.
Page in a precarious position at the hands of the powerhouse.
Here comes those
Miro.
JR, here comes those sledgehammers again.
A series of them. Maybe they're cheaper by the half dozen.
Oh! Whoa, great counter.
That's on that shoulder that was dangling a little bit earlier.
And throughout the picture-in-picture, we saw Dan Lambert harrying Miro on the floor. And now Miro sent into those steel steps by Ethan Page.
So the camp of Dan Lambert, headlined by Ethan Page, are aware that Miro's got a bad shoulder. And they're trying to exploit it in any way they can by hook or crook.
And Ethan Page, with such tremendous explosion on that body block, he was able to move his opponent, a 280-pound athlete, and drive him again into those steel ring steps.
Be careful up here if you're Page.
Page diving shoulder tackle.
Maybe not.
Takes Miro off his feet.
Got the near leg and got a near fall. No, he got a one count. Miro kicked out at one.
All right, he's going to try it again, I think, going up top, or maybe springboarding from the outside.
Miro struggling up to his feet. Ethan Page coming for the cutter, launching off the bottom rope. Ethan Page, can he advance the Forbidden Door? No.
Really nice cover by Page. Got a near fall out of it, but the cutter was on the money. You're just dealing with a superhuman being in Miro.
Page wrestled a very, very solid, very smart match here.
I'm telling you, Tony, he's going to be great sooner than later.
Right. You could be looking at your first All-Atlantic champion hovering over Miro right now. We're going to hear from the former world champion, by the way.
Can't wait to hear that.
Yep.
And plus,
ladders everywhere.
The AEW World Tag Team Championship, the main event. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus look to defend against the Young Bucks. And coming up next, a match that could have huge ramifications to the women's division. Tony Storm, Dr. Britt Baker,
Headbutt.
DMD.
And into the sternum.
Oh, he planted Page high on the shoulders and head.
That's what happens when Miro gets his hands locked. You're damned if you do on that one, because you can't do a lot about it if you're the adversary.
All-ego Ethan Page made a critical mistake here. He made fun of the faith
Oh, the leg lariat from Miro.
Of Miro. And that turned everything around.
Miro certainly is more motivated perhaps than he was just moments ago.
Oh, and Dan Lambert realizes this could be game over for his man, and Ethan
Lambert popped on.
Man.
Oh, Ethan Page, super kick right in the face. And that was a piece of artwork there. We see that back later. Great kick right on the jaw, it looked like.
The kick to the spine, and now Miro cinches it in. It's game over for Ethan Page.
Ethan Page quickly taps. He knows he's caught. He knows
Your winner by submission, Miro.
Well, Miro now advances to join the Bastard Pack at Forbidden Door. Penta Oscuro and Malachi Black compete next week right here on Dynamite. And coming up right now, let's hear this from Matt Sydal and Dante Martin.